with allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First, we got primary and special assessment. I did notice some footage changes on them. I've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different ones. So first one is Schwann, which would be Shrink, or Sean, whatever. That is Sun on Park 4th, Block 5, Lots 1 and 2. That would be.
Yep. Okay. Yep.
Which one's there now? Oh, okay.
So is that what the orange meant? Was
some of the oranges are, yeah. But this one is, it's got listed at 192 feet. And I looked at it, and I'm thinking 192 seems a bit strong.
Right. So
I was thinking more like 149.
If we look at the notes, and Chelsea, I don't know if so this column down here, or on the very right side, Chelsea, I don't know if we forwarded.
It says three-sided, yeah.
Right. So essentially, we had to make some assumptions. So if it's three-sided, I'm measuring the frontage on all three sides and dividing that by 2.
I see what you're saying.
So, and again, that's why I have the notation. So if we want to change how we're handling three-sided lots, we sure can.
Right.
So there's.
Well, but I think if you do that, then you're going more by square footage than by, the front by 125. That's what I was kind of thinking. So I was thinking, well, can you bring that back up?
Sure. Yep.
So if you guys can see this, so I was thinking, since the road is here, we would do the 149, which is right here, and then go back 125.
But ultimately, this is not 125 deep.
I know, but then you would have to figure that out because that's where it gets tough.
Right.
And you don't want to go more than, if it's only 75, you don't want to go 125 all the way.
Right. So, I mean, maybe if we go 125 feet, I mean, you're just going to get a little sliver in the back here, if that's how we want to handle it. We can't.
Right. Well, you know what I'm saying. It's yeah. But the thing is, if we go with the 192.
Right.
And then you divide that, you do that by 125, then it's way off, but I don't know how you.
So, let me find them.
Because you're looking at 24 grand there for that.
Oh, so is that how you did that? You went by the frontage and then you divided it by the 125?
Yeah, so maybe, okay, for all the printouts that you have on the very right side, it should have, if there were any assumptions I had to make, I have some notations. So if a parcel is less than 125 feet deep, I use the frontage at the very back of the parcel. If it's three sides, you got to,
Yeah, mine's kind of goofy that way.
Yeah, we're adding all three sides and dividing it by 2. If you have parcels where it's the full block, you've got 4 sides, then we're measuring 2 out of 4. Or if it's irregular, adding all 4 sides and dividing it by 2. Lots that are not on the street, even if they are less than 125 feet from the street, we are not giving them any frontage. If we had corner lots that were empty, so no address associated yet, no homes on the property, empty lots, we measured the full frontage. Let's see, parcels that were in the street right away, we did not add any frontage for them. If a parcel is less, so we talked about if it's less than 125 feet and it's a regular rectangle, we measure the very back. If it's irregular, where, if it's a triangle and it comes to a point, we measured the actual frontage because otherwise you end up with 0, right? And then if it's unpaved, we measured the frontage 125 feet back, but we divided it by 2. So unpaved parcels with unpaved gravel roads are still receiving an assessment. So those are some of the assumptions that were made. We can change any of those, and I've got the assumptions identified.
Right. I understand that.
Sure.
I think 192 is a bit much for that area because it is.
You got it on the first page. Is that where you're at?
Yes, it's It's Sean, what is it?
Sean,
Sean,
Sean.
yeah. It's about a third of the way down, roughly a quarter of the way down. Quarter of the way down from the top.
Okay.
See the name?
I don't see Sean.
I
I
have.
don't see Sean on my paper.
Your printout is different than mine.
This might have been filtered for him for easier.
What is it filtered by?
Now here, I got Sean Rickford?
Oh, it should be Christopher in Brooklyn.
What page is you saying about him, one?
Is this the one you're looking at?
No.
Rickford?
Okay, you have a,
Let me see
This
here.
is,
well, this is Berkeley's edition there. This
We
is,
want the sundown
this is
parcel.
original. Okay, you're not in the, this is not the, original. We're looking at the project area.
that's,
Yeah,
this is how I got, this is what I got.
yeah. But we're doing the project area right now, so, yeah, that's original town site there, so.
These are the newest ones, though.
They are, yeah, but his might not have been, his might not.
Might be a different one.
Yours wasn't filtered either?
No.
Well, I can go reprint them. Just so the project area is on top. Because I know that's how you guys like them.
Yeah. I guess my project area is on top, I don't know why.
Mine are numbered along in alphabetical order.
Well, it should start off with,
Maybe it's in alphabetical order based on the subdivision.
It is based by the subdivision. So number 3 on your list right here is the one he's referencing. And yours is based on subdivision too, so go to sundown.
Sundown
Okay,
Forest.
Chris and Brooke, Sean up here.
Lot 5, lot 1.
Yeah.
okay, yeah, it's at 24,000. I think for the size of the lot, that seems like, an awful lot. I think, because it's 192 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand how you got it, but since it's, it's not, a rectangle,
Right.
and then if you say take that,
Well,
I'm not
those
sure
print them also, we have them all scanned as in, so we can go through.
how you went back.
I'm not gonna switch through papers.
Yours is just by subdivision.
Yeah, yours is different than mine, right?
I'm not gonna keep flopping through 50 or 60 pages.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we need to be on the same page.
So,
But, it's, so,
There's several of them up there, that'd be like that then too.
looks like I
What
have
about
Yeah.
across
2
the
within
street,
the project area.
Ryan,
over.
Over.
Yeah, exactly, I got him on here too,
Yep, he's the other
Yep,
one.
I
in
got
the
him on
project
here
area.
too.
Yep.
Yep. So, I was thinking like the Schwann one should actually go down 149, because that's how far it is on the road, and then, of course, they'd have to figure out the triangle going backward, because it's only 75 feet on here.
So across the front
Or
of,
75, yeah, if you can turn that.
I know it's a lot.
It's hard to see, but see, here it is, so,
yeah,
like, this is 149 feet, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then you'd have to figure back, and then the triangle it out, you know what I mean?
Right.
I think that would be more fair to them.
Okay.
so you go 149 feet and then you take the other 3 sides, you divide them or,
It is up to you. How would you like to handle this type of parcel?
because how did, you said you added the 3
So,
sides?
yeah, right. We've got the measurements for the 3 sides. I added those 3 and divided it by 2.
That's how she got the footage.
Okay,
Right.
Right.
And that's how we've been applying it to every parcel in this situation. But we can change that methodology if there's a different way
Yeah.
you'd like to treat it.
Yeah.
So I'm hearing we're just picking,
and then some of them you did the front, and then, like, say, the square ones, you did the front, and then you did the back, right? Is that how you did it?
yeah, square rectangular ones, we would have just measured the back, 125 feet back.
It would be the frontage and 125 feet back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yep.
And then if they weren't 125 feet, you added the 3 sides, that's how you did it?
No. If they were.
Let's just say it was like 110, is that
Yeah,
what
right,
that number
then I
you
would,
looked at?
and it's still a rectangle, I would
Yeah.
have measured the back.
110 across the back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I just want to make sure
There's a
we're on the same
rectangle,
page.
Yes,
Right.
right.
But this one here is weird, but But, you know, I mean, this is their address, and we said, you know, we're going by their address of frontage.
Exactly.
So I think, you know, I think if we go to 125 there, and then, you know, I mean, obviously it's gonna take a little bit of figuring, because it is only 75 feet, and this is 160 feet, so it's gonna come up to here, and then over like this,
Right.
you know.
Yep.
It's gonna take a little bit of calculating.
Sure.
So, yeah,
But I can definitely measure that.
what is it across the back? 127?
Well, it's all the way from here to there.
Yeah,
Right,
That's-
it's gonna
Oh
be,
my God, that's a ton.
you know, we're gonna go 125 here and it's
oh,
gonna be
okay,
that.
be right there, okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think, yeah, so it'd be like about the middle of that
I
back,
think, yeah, yeah,
okay.
and I think that's what we should be doing to everyone then that's like
yeah.
that. I
think so too.
No, I agree.
That's my opinion.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I mean, if, you know,
Now-
that way it's fair, I mean,
Sure, let me pull up the Oberg property too, just to make.
Right up there.
Oh,
Yeah, it's right up
you
there.
already know where we're going.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's this guy right here, okay.
So he's got
in this case,
187 feet.
we've got the driveway here and that's the side, because we've got this curve here, so those are the three sides. We've got
Right.
this side here, this one, and this one. So in this case, driveway front of the properties here, we'd like to use this as our frontage.
How much is that? 121?
And then we'll have to go,
and if you go back 125
right,
feet,
so that one, I mean, it's gonna be more than 121, but we can measure it.
I would say we would do that.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Don't you guys think?
Yeah,
I mean, I think that makes sense.
yeah,
Okay. That sounds good. So if I'm looking at my, let's see, we have, I've got 10 properties that fall under that category, that situation.
Not in the primary.
No,
Yeah,
correct,
overall.
sorry, those are the only two for the
Overall.
primary.
Okay,
And then
I have 3 primaries that
here's filters from the.
have to do with footage.
thank you.
Yes.
So, should we go to Wayne Harrier? That's, are you ready?
I can be.
Oh, it's fine, I'll wait.
Okay, where's
That's,
Wayne located?
it's block 8, lots 1 and 2.
8, 1, and 2. Yep,
So that's listed at 190 feet.
correct.
It's actually 130 feet. If you look at the map, it's 130 feet. And we can show you that.
Now, were we going by the GSI map, or were we doing,
Right, so that's a good question.
are we
So,
doing the plot?
Well, I mean, it is what it is.
we talked with my GIS staff,
Okay.
and we had a plat from that was maybe 15 years old, that, you know, we had surveyors come out and, but again, ultimately, that's 15 years old, and I can't confirm that that data is still accurate.
Okay,
So what we opted to do is use the map from the county, and then we're gonna give residents an opportunity. If they feel
Right.
that, you know,
Okay.
the county map isn't correct, they can come in individually and
Right.
work with Chelsea
Got
to
it.
fill things
okay,
in.
But if you show that here, let's see, it shows 130 feet.
right.
Right,
Yeah, what I was getting at is, you know, how we talked when,
Huntley was here.
if, you know, they wanted to go by plot, and
Yeah.
then we were gonna look at that, but, okay, just so that
Right.
everybody knows.
Oh, no,
what,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
that it's outdated or whatever, you know.
sure.
But this is listed at 190, where, I mean, on here, it's obviously 130.
Yeah,
That might have been an error on my part.
Yeah, it's very possible, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm sure it was just a mistake. I mean, you know, mistakes
yeah,
happen.
Thank you for
right,
catching
yeah,
it. Yeah.
you know, maybe,
This is
Maybe
all me
double-
eyeballing
we
and
maybe
going through
really-
individually
we
each one,
might, we
so
might need to
thank
double
you.
check, might need to double check more lots.
Right, and
Make
that's why we
sure.
wanna give
I checked a lot.
residents.
I checked a lot.
Did you?
Thank you.
Yeah,
I spent a lot of time on this. so.
okay.
Okay.
So, the next one, oh, wait a minute. Okay, lot 7, block 7, lot 7 and 8, it's, Dwayne Peterson.
Mm-hmm,
He's listed at
130.
130,
yeah.
where that should be probably about 160.
Yeah, because he's got 3 lots, you know. Well, he's got the house, and then the garage is on the lot to the south, and then he's got the extra lot on the south side of that.
Cool. Let me,
He's only got 2 lots. 2 lots.
Gary can I ask Gary, where Jim Peterson?
No, Dwayne Peterson.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I thought.
yeah, oh, I know what you're saying, yeah, no.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay, so I'm
Okay,
sorry.
you said it was 7. and
Right there, right here.
This guy right there.
Yeah.
Okay,
So, I mean, it's listed at 130.
right.
Even if you go to here, you know, I went to the
So-
back, I measured from the back, it's like 158, so I just figured it should be like 160,
Right.
if that makes sense. You know, because it's a weird angle,
It
to
is,
just square it
right.
off and do the 160, I think
Okay,
that's pretty
Yep.
fair.
Yep.
You guys want to see that?
Yeah.
so that's one of those.
Oh, okay.
So this is like
Oh,
135
okay,
to here,
yep,
and
yep,
that's
yep.
another
Yeah, I know,
85, and then you just go
Right,
back
right.
here, it's 160, yeah. So, and I think that makes sense.
Okay. Okay.
So you're gonna make it 170, is that what you're making it?
160.
160.
Josie, can you also write down some notes on these? My
Yes.
Excel is frozen.
Oh,
Yours
joy.
should be 160, Herringer should be 130.
Yep.
What, is that, did I miss anyone?
No, the three-sided, we are gonna be changing methodology, and we're gonna be measuring,
Over,
instead of summing and dividing by 2, we'll just use the side that has the driveway.
so over was 121, you got that?
No. I was not in here for that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so over is 125,
Well, 121, we got.
21, okay.
And then Shane, or whatever.
Sean,
Sean?
149.
okay.
And then Dean and Sandy Shell, they never added that extra lot down there. They have those 3 lots, you know, they basically you have, it's,
I can pull it up on the map here.
lots 1, 2, 3, block 6.
Mm,
That's what you're saying,
Yep, because it was,
right? Because what?
It's this right here.
Yep.
See, because we decided that that would be an extra lot, because this
Okay.
is their house, remember that?
Yep.
And then that 3rd lot would be an extra house, so that would be another 85 feet on that one.
185?
Well, it'd be 130 plus another 85, so it'd be
85. Yep,
whatever,
right.
215, whatever total,
Mhm.
so. That's all I have for primary.
Okay, I have a question on the primary.
Yes.
Maybe you guys discussed this when I wasn't in here. So, when you decided to do the primary based off frontage and then go back, based off the way that the house sits, Ryan Naimani, his
Who?
house, Ryan Naimani, his physical address is Northgate. So did he just get the side at 152 and then back to 125? Because his house, there's 2 of them on there that their house is at their,
Right, because we did the address on the street.
Yeah.
That bit.
Right.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
and their street address
Gotcha.
is actually Northgate, it's not in the project area. But they have that side lot that's in the project area. How was that determined? The
Can you
same
give-
way?
Can you?
Where is it?
Yeah, where is that one located?
Do you want the parcel number?
Sure.
81, 1904, 000, 75, 000.
Okay.
75.
There you go.
Yeah, well,
Oh, down there.
got 125.
Let me see here, so, I mean, both the address and the driveway are on,
On that, on Northgate.
right, so that's the frontage that I would have used. So, do you have 125 listed for that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You used which one? Oh, this one here?
Right,
But technically.
Oh, I see what
we
you're
should probably
saying.
use the other side.
So how did, Ashland?
Right.
Ashland.
so,
Because actually, if you use
Yes,
this,
I will get to
same way.
him too.
Okay.
Yep,
So
but I
do you
just
wanna
wanted to ask
switch it?
them one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
because
is
that's
the
what we did
street.
on all the other ones.
so they want to switch it to the 152 then? Or do you
and
want
then
to-
we'll have to go back.
I would say we need to
Well,
do
it'll
it.
be the 221138, right, since that's 125 back.
Well, that's gonna increase it, but I don't know. My personal feeling on that is that it should just be the side and
Off the
somehow
street.
of, his in there and not
Yep.
the full amount, because his house physically sits on Northgate.
Right.
But I guess that's just me being a
Wait.
resident of it.
So you're talking doing from here,
But I don't know how you want it, because then you could be
It'd be more.
his,
it actually
it'd actually
increasing
be
his.
more, and then Ashwin, like Dan said,
And
is
then
the
also
same way.
Beaver or what, she's in the
Ruby.
corner. Yep, also.
Ruby faces Northgate too. So I guess those are just the 3 that, I don't know how those, I wanted to ask how those were handled, if it was the same way. But their physical address is Northgate, not in the project area. They just have the side streets in the project area. I don't know if
Yeah,
you.
Burby, not Beaver.
Stacy, David, and Oshawa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you reduce those, if you keep them the same, I don't know. I was just curious,
Well,
I
that's
forgot
one
to
of the
ask that.
And that's one of the things that they brought up, before, because when they did Northgate, they got hit with all them.
Correct.
Right.
We should probably do something. 'Cause
Well, the thing is, if you went by the, or this first one here, if you went by the Northgate address, you would actually increasing.
Right.
I mean, if you went by
Yeah,
the
Project
Chestnut, you'd
Right.
actually increase.
Or if you just leave it the same and that's how you did it, and then it's the same anyway, I
Right, and
forgot
then
to ask when we were talking
and
that
then
one
it's a
day.
consistent data
Yes.
set for future assessments
Yes.
too.
I think it makes sense to leave it.
Yeah, I probably won't be happy, but yeah, I got.
Well, because they're getting whacked over here and here, so,
Mhm.
They get a little bit of a break that way, because they're actually getting two different, projects, really. I mean, that makes sense to me. And Ruby's the same way.
I mean,
Mm-hmm, and Oshawa.
I guess, by leaving it like that, we're doing, like we said, we're gonna do it by the address, the front of their house,
Mhm.
Right. And that's what we said,
Mhm.
yeah. I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I guess if you do the outside the project area and the project area the same way, you're essentially doing it the same way.
Yeah.
I guess that was kind of, if they weren't doing the project area the same way, so. But I had forgot to ask that question when we spoke, Abby, so I wanted to ask today.
Just make everybody agree on this?
What's that?
We all agree on this?
Yeah,
I think so.
I agree.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. That's all I had on
Okay.
the primary. Chelsea, anything else? Or-
Yeah, I guess, I never even bothered to check the frontage like you did there,
I did a lot.
You know.
I did a lot of
Which I appreciate, yeah. It was a long, I
Well, I
might have gotten zoned out at one
Talk
or two
about
parcels.
getting a headache, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think that pretty much covers the primaries. I don't know. Any questions?
So then, well, yeah, the city was just zero then because of it, okay.
Anybody have a question?
No, we're good on the project.
Good? Okay.
Now, okay, those, all the back lots, if they had a back lot, they were not assessed.
Correct,
Is that correct?
correct.
Okay.
So I have a few, most of these look really good. I mean, boy, to go through absolutely each and every one and look each one up, it's hard to do. What I did was I scanned and I looked for, I thought were discrepancies, and I did find some. We want to do, I think we should wait and do these last.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right?
yep,
Okay. So the first one is on, let's see, that's going to be more of this. I think it's way in there, probably page 7. Okay, so it's Park Addition, lot 2, lots 1 and 2. It's Dave Young, Dave and Pam Young. I can give you the,
Well, it's the bottom one.
yep.
Can you give me the thing here? Block 2, block 1 and 2.
lot 2, lot 1 and 2. That's listed at 125 feet. It should be 100 feet because you got frontage on Main Street as 100, and then it's 125 feet deep.
Oh,
And I don't know why it's listed at 125, but it should only be 100. See if I can find it.
I'm just gonna keep this parcel number.
Yeah.
811601.
Okay, 811-601-507000.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's,
There we go. Okay.
1 and 2 is, yeah, these two, so it's 100,
Mhm.
and it was listed at 125.
Right.
So the side is 125.
What's that?
This side is 125.
Right.
Yeah, so it actually should be 100.
So we want to go based off of this side versus this one.
Well, that's where this address is off Main.
Main Street was,
So the
Main
address that
Street
I have
was,
listed is Bismarck on 19th Street.
Well, that's where he lives. I mean, the
Right.
place burned down. I see what you're saying.
So
I see what you're
I
saying.
made an
Yeah.
assumption based off of where
Yeah.
the driveway is at, but we can definitely change
Yeah.
that. Okay?
Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right. You
No,
know,
I
if here's
got
Main,
you.
yeah.
yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay, we'll switch that to 100. Okay.
Okay, and then Park Edition, let's see. It's everything the same except it's 12000. And that would be
Madison?
Madison, what, no, it would be Madison, no, Matt Richards.
Yep, Matt Richard. Okay.
So I think that's 5 and 6.
Right.
It's listed at 50 feet. I think that should be 100 feet. It's listed as 50.
Right, so it's 100, but if we go 125 back, this is the width of the parcel, right?
Yeah, we're going by lots, not parcels, so.
Excuse me.
So, yeah,
Right.
but you would have to, I guess, figure that out, so that comes out.
Well, right, so,
Mhm.
but it's 125 right here, so this is the
Right.
length we're measuring, and that's 50.
Okay, but then what about this?
There is no frontage associated with that one, because it's,
But this is the road, not that, that's the alley.
okay, so if it's,
Is that Main Street down there?
No, this is Second Avenue.
okay, so in that case, we would want to measure the 50 back here, and then the 50 up front here?
Well, you would measure the 100, and then you would go back 125, and you'd have to deduct that amount, I'm guessing.
I'm not following, because if we go 125 feet back,
Yeah,
that, this is the line, 50.
but you're leaving this out,
Right,
yeah.
right, and so should we include something for this lot, and if so, how would you like to address that?
Well, I think we should include something for that lot, because if they're buildable lots, I mean,
Okay,
Where the heck is that?
that's, well, here's like,
It's right behind Main Avenue. It's right behind.
Main Avenue is right here,
Be like behind his main house, so.
Oh, that's where his shop is at.
his shop is over here, his house is here, his shop is here, he owns these lots.
Oh, he owns those across, from him. Doesn't he own the lot behind him too?
He owns this, and this,
Oh, I didn't realize he owned all that.
yeah, yeah.
Exactly, yep.
But that should have something in there, I mean, whether you take, you do this one at 125 and this one say even at 100, or 75, whatever, I mean, that should be in there, I think. Does that make sense?
Well, yeah, 'cause you got, if that's the street and we're assessing the other homes,
Yeah,
that way you gotta
A lot, so.
you gotta do that.
right,
okay. Okay, so, you said,
So you're doing 100 and then going back? Is that what you're
so
doing?
this would be the 125, this would be, say,
I mean, essentially, we keep it at 100 is what we're saying.
yeah, this one at 100, and this one probably at, or no, it goes like that. I bet if you just went 100 on both, you would probably be pretty close. You know what I mean? Because you're taking that piece out of there.
Where are you at on your page?
It's,
We're on page 8 now?
we're on page 7.
We're still on 7.
We're about a third of the way down.
Richards?
Matt and Chantel Richard. Where are we at here? Are you on page 7?
Yeah, page 7. This is on the next page. Here, Richards. Here's another one, Richard.
Oh, yeah, he's got more than one. He's got more than one. It's right here. Here's where it is. It's right here. Matt and Chantel Richard.
I think they're different.
Well, I'm gonna go print Larry a new copy then.
Oh, well, I gotta go by this one though.
Yeah,
This is all I know.
I don't even,
What's your filter by?
I don't even have this guy on me. This
Maybe
Milton.
filter by product.
Yeah, I don't know what this is.
You don't have Milton on there either?
No,
Okay,
see, yours is way different.
give me
You
your
got-
papers, Larry.
Our names are on this side.
Are you sure you have the most recent one?
These are what you gave me. If there's a more recent one,
I know Matthew Richards, there's two of them there.
Yeah, he should have three different ones in there.
Give me, where's your page one?
Wait, which one?
Page one. Okay, the figures are still the same. I don't know what.
Should have had it alphabetically.
Yeah,
Maybe his is, I mean.
his is matching up
See, yours,
Yeah, the project, I don't know what the rest of it
with,
is.
yeah. See, I don't even have that milk, whatever you have on that, in the page 7.
Well, what do you have the page before?
Page 6?
Yeah, let me just see if you got the stuff on page 6. Do you have, let's see. I'm just looking to see. Oh, because this is Missouri Hill. We're in Park Edition. Oh, you're in Milton. Wow.
I got Park Edition here. Okay, I got Park Edition here. This
Okay.
page 8 is Park Edition also. I got two, Matthews on 8, page 8. I got two of them there.
Let's see.
I got two of them on page 8, Matthews. And the numbers I got there, the last number is, 818-601-000-100000.
I've got that one here.
Okay, and that's
This one
at
is
40,
this
that
one
says
is after
42.
that.
That one says
That one
42.
says 42. Right.
Yeah. Then the next one I have with Matthew,
Was this mine?
is the last numbers is 2,000.
2000.
And that's 50. That has Richards, Matthew, and his wife listed, Chantel.
Okay. Yeah,
It's that second one right there. I only have two listed for Matthew.
right. That, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, 1,000. I've got the fourth one, and yeah, see, if it was 100 rather than 50, 551. Let's see, where's that one at? 463, is that one of them?
No. There's another one here now. Richards, Matthew on, and that's in actual part 2.
Park
Park
section.
Edition.
We've got two on Park Edition and one
Yeah.
on Park section.
And that one's 125 feet, correct?
That's 125.
Yeah, that one's right, that's what I got,
Mhm.
yeah. And then, okay, so you have two here, you said, one
Yep.
of them is, let's see where they at.
Both are block 3, we have lots 1 and 2 and 5 and 6.
The hell are they? I wasn't blind. Okay, there's one. Okay, it'd be this one, or no, not, okay. First one there's 42 feet, yeah, I got that one.
Okay.
And that one is correct. The next one is, yeah, right here. This one is 52 feet. The 50
I think
feet,
they're just a page off.
that's the one,
We wanted to
that's
change
the one we wanted to change. This
to
one,
100.
this one here is the one that I circled there.
Page 7?
Yeah, they're,
Page 8 is the one where.
Yeah, that's the one that he's talking about.
yeah,
the
they're
block,
just
block, block,
whatever,
block,
a page
block,
number off or something.
Right.
Mhm.
whatever it's at, 50 feet right now.
So you should have Milton Leeds right after that one.
Yep, yep.
Correct.
That's it.
Right after that one, Milton Leeds Trust,
Yep.
or Leeds.
Yep, Leeds.
Oh, Leeds, yes, Leeds,
And then
it's
Cheyenne.
right after,
Yep,
right after Matthew.
yep, that's the one I'm looking at.
Okay, so,
See, that's on page 8,
Yeah, I think we must just page off.
Yeah.
Here's our page off.
so Leeds,
Mhm.
the address is actually on Third Street, not,
That's just how many rows got printed.
they did the whole thing. cost, you know, but the address is 125 feet.
Yep.
Which would be 125 feet, but what you guys did was 300 feet?
Right, we went off of,
Right, no, I get it,
okay,
but it should be, that one should be 125 feet, because that's when you go along 3rd Street. You turn it one.
Sure.
So here's the street,
Yep,
and then, so it should be, they went 300 rather than 125. Should be 125, or it should be 125 by 125 is what it should be. Because we're using the street as the address.
Correct. Yep.
Yeah,
So
so,
300.
and I mean, there's no road through there. It's just, you know,
right.
Yeah.
yeah. Does that make sense? So it'd be 125 on that.
okay. Okay,
And then John Moberg, that's in Park Addition, that would be, that's south of the railroad tracks. So they got it listed as 32.71 feet. It's actually 59 feet. Because you go 59 feet right from there to
Oh,
there.
yep.
right. Let me measure that, guys. Let's go back. Okay. So I'm suspecting what happened, so the full length here is 130 feet.
Mhm.
So if we're at 125, it's probably real dang close to this.
Right,
So,
very close, yeah.
right, so that's why we have the full width. But we
Okay.
can change that if you'd like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it went from 32 to 59. which is
Right,
double, so,
not,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
so 59, okay?
Okay.
Now, just the ones above there you got listed as irregular, I'm guessing that's
Right.
irregular lot. That's
So-
something that we needed to look at because of, you know, something similar to what these were, or
So
what?
those are irregular lots that are less than 125 feet deep. And in those cases, I use the actual frontage.
Okay,
But I can pull one up as an
okay,
example if you'd
well,
like.
okay, when you use the actual frontage, okay, okay.
Let's
Oh,
pull
okay,
up an
that,
example.
so the number there is just the actual frontage of
Correct.
it, okay.
Yep.
But then you,
Okay, so in this
Yeah.
case, it's less than 125 feet back. So if I go 125 feet, essentially you reach this point
The real
right
one,
here.
okay.
So I just stuck with 50.
oh, I see what you're doing. Well, because it's only one lot,
Right.
yeah, so I mean, yeah. But then like these, you're questioning these lots here, Dan, is it?
Well, I guess, well, just for an example, it doesn't matter, well, like Brendan Elton, I think they got like 4
That's what I'm
lots.
talking about right
Is
here.
that-
Oh, yeah,
Well, that's
okay.
another
Okay,
example.
okay,
Right here.
yeah,
So you would have to figure out what this is and then,
Yeah.
you know,
okay, I just was curious
Yeah.
how you did that.
Mhm.
yeah, exactly.
So, and again, in that case, we don't quite have 125 to
Right.
work with, so I just stuck with the 50. But
Okay,
happy to change if we want to go
Then,
different.
then what did you do? Well, you would go 50 because that's the street,
yep.
but then you'd have to, like, I suppose, what, by 100, I'm guessing is pretty close to what that would be. You know, you gotta kinda fudge.
Right,
you know,
I mean,
for the
because
math.
the house is right across the street, you're going by that same frontage there,
Right.
you know.
Right. But these would not be 125 feet
That's
deep.
exactly right, you're right, because the train track's right behind there.
Right.
Yep.
And you took that into account, I'm guessing?
The train tracks?
No, the difference in depth.
No, we are using the actual frontage.
No, I meant for the depth though.
We don't have anything to, so
Well,
the
my
depth,
point is you can't go 50 by 125 there because this is not 125.
but we're not, the depth is just taking us to where we're measuring the width.
Right.
Right,
Yeah, well, you've got those listed correctly here.
right.
Yeah. But I guess what we're saying is, you know, you do the width times the depth.
I have not been multiplying by the depth.
Okay, then how do you
We're
figure
just-
out what that is then?
So we're measuring the width.
Maybe I'm thinking.
Okay, right now you've got it down at 250 feet, that's the
Right.
frontage.
Yep,
How did you come up with the price for that 150 feet?
right.
There you go.
So,
That's a good question, thank you.
so, let me pull up my spreadsheet here. So essentially, let's zoom in so everyone can see. So we've got our primary and secondary. We add up all of the frontage for the
Yeah.
secondary. We have the total amount we want to, spread, and then we just divide that dollar amount by the total frontage that we have. So then, it's $11.02 per foot.
Per foot?
Yes.
I see how you're doing that. I guess that works.
Okay.
I just didn't realize that that's the way it works.
That's, I wanted to know.
That's why we're meeting.
Yeah,
Right.
I didn't know how you come up with the figure,
But it makes sense.
yeah.
So
Ultimately,
that one was 200 feet by, correct, right, that you used for them, 250 feet?
250 feet is
Correct.
theirs.
Yep.
So my notes are correct for when we come back on question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so the next one is, you have Mark's house,
Yep.
lot 5 and 6. Basically, his house is on both of these lots, on 5 and 6, okay?
Mhm.
And you have it marked down as 62.5 feet,
Let me pull that one up here.
where it should be 125 feet as a frontage. Not sure where the 62.5 is. You got the number?
It's 125 divided by 2 because it's unpaved.
That's how you did it?
If
It's unpaved?
It's unpaved, and so if the street is unpaved, then they're still paying some, but we thought, if they're paying someone else's road and they don't have a paved road somewhere else, we should.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
I was gonna ask that question,
Okay.
because there's several of them that say
Correct.
unpaved,
Yeah.
I figured that's what it meant when I.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Okay, I didn't know they were going that way. Okay. That was news to me. All right. Is that fine with everybody?
So then, that's how you,
They're paying some, but.
that's how you come up with the 62 then?
Correct,
Okay.
62 and a half, yep,
Okay.
that's 125 divided by 2.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I'm fine with that as long as, everybody that has
Exactly,
unpaved
yes,
is the
I
same
tried to
way.
identify every lot that had unpaved, roads in front of them, and their frontage is being divided as
Yep.
well.
Okay. Oh, that means mine gets cut in half too.
There you go.
Yep.
Well, that's right. Listen,
Well, that should be
Now
like,
we're gonna add to yourself.
Silent dollars.
Triple six.
Mhm.
Then we go on to, okay, I'm on page 10, which is Riverview Edition,
Probably at one figure.
Block 3, the Washburn School.
Yeah.
And what that is it looks to me like that's 1,000. Everybody,
Right,
so I'll show you guys what that is. So, it's actually these two lots right here. These two lots, okay?
Mhm.
And this is like 300 feet and by whatever. Anyway, so it's listed as,
that's the one you're talking about, right?
well, these are together, that's 1,000.
oh, you're on page 11.
Yep,
They're
yep,
both the
one
same.
digit, yep. This is-
They're both ten. But anyway, it's
Yeah.
listed at 420 feet. I'm not sure where the 420 feet comes from.
Let me see here. So that one is treated as a three-sided. So that is, let's see, we must have, let's see, 270, 270, and 300. So we add those three and then divide it by 2. But we can, you know, like we are doing with our residentials, we can also just pick one side. Or our primaries, excuse me.
Right. I just assumed we would go with the frontage.
Sure.
You know, the front's the street, because I'm assuming their address is, well, it's a grade school, so it would be,
Kelly Drive is what I have listed.
it would be on 6th.
So what part are you calling, the address? Where the office is, or the grade school?
Well, this part is separate
Yeah.
than this.
Right.
Okay? This is separate from this.
Grade school would actually be 6th Avenue,
Yeah. So
that
would be
one.
6th.
Oh,
I
okay.
guess it's because they are two separate parcels.
Okay.
So this is, but they're the same number, so do you just go with the one, or do you do them both, or?
No,
You know, okay, yeah, excuse me, but do you do the 300 or do you do 600? Because they're both 125 feet deep.
I'll just do the front and the front then.
I would say just the front and the front. That would be my guess. You know, you just do the 300, would be
Yeah.
my guess.
Okay.
I mean, that's what I'm thinking. Dan, what do you think?
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
yeah, we're using the front anyway.
Right. So that would be 300.
Okay.
Okay, then, like McLean County, the courthouse, which is just right next door.
An entire block.
So that would be like,
That's four-sided. That's,
that would be like right here. But they have, you know, their streets on both sides, when they're listed at 570, they really should be 600, because they're 300 and 300. They have streets on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
That make sense?
Mm-hmm.
They're only 270 and 300.
How do you get 270?
Oh, the GIS map tells me so.
yep, right here. So 300 on these two and 270 on those two.
Okay, maybe 270. Well, yeah, but you're going street to street, you know, these are the fronts, so they're 300 and 300, not the sides, 300 and 300.
Okay.
And then you go back to 125 on each one, because these are the addresses, address.
Okay.
That make sense?
Yep.
Okay. So for that one, we said we were doing 600.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
And what do we do at the school, 300, is that what you put?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
For that part, yes.
Okay, now I'm gonna bring up something here. Now, this is on page 14, buddy. This is for, Gerald Savageau and Corey Langang.
Hang on.
They're on an unpaved road,
Can you give
but
me?
yet you got Schumann at.
Where are you at?
Yeah,
Where
can you
at?
give me the subdivision?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, subdivision is Sundown Park, 4th edition.
Hang on, that's another part for it. Okay, you
And
got
then
a,
block. What's the block?
Okay, let's go here. The, lot 12, block 4.
Yep. Okay, I got you.
lot 12, okay, lot 12, lot 4.
Okay, and Rick Schumann, you got, it's lot 11, block 4. You got him as unpaved, you got him at 50.
Sure.
George Savageau and Corey are on that same street unpaved, and you don't have them listed.
Sure.
You got them listed at the full.
So,
Yeah, but their
That's,
twice, but their footage is twice as much as the other one.
but
Well,
no,
yeah,
but you got it marked as unpaved, so what I'm getting at
Oh, I
is,
see.
when you did you unpaved it for Mark,
sure.
you divided it by 2.
Right. So I'm gonna say I'm going based off of my Google Maps. So if there are some that are should be unpaved and are not, we can absolutely update.
Because that road is considered Mercy Road, and that's a gravel road.
Let's see.
And also in front of Terry Dvorak has a shop there, and
Okay, so all of these.
Everything up there is unpaved.
yeah,
Right, everything up there is unpaved, except
Yep.
for obviously Northgate there. So okay.
So I have a question on that. So, this first guy, the Schumann, so would his be half then? Because, does he have a 50-foot lot or does he have a 100-foot lot? What does he have?
I thought I thought they were all 100 foots up there.
The front is 100.
They are, on all of them? Okay, well, I'm just,
So then he would've got split in half because it was unpaved.
that's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
does he have 100 and then he's marked
Yeah.
as
Correct.
half?
Yeah.
Correct. Yep,
Okay, so they're 100-foot lots?
yep,
Yep,
Okay.
okay.
Hang on, I just wanna.
So I have a note, I will double check all
Okay,
the
yeah, no,
properties
I'm
on
fine with
Mercy.
So they would.
I mean,
So one.
Larry should know it's gravel because he's
It's
the
gravel.
maintainer up there, you know,
Absolutely,
so.
absolutely. So all three of them would be 50 then?
Yep.
Right.
Okay.
Check Mercy,
Yep,
Dover. I don't know any of those two, but that whole area is, gravel in between that whole section up there.
Yep, that's right.
So-
You've got, a shop up there is also, that's all gravel, you know,
Yeah,
okay, yep,
Everything back there.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm just looking at,
exactly.
there's Dover up there too, for those other people on that other side of the
so
property.
you and I can go through and, well,
Yeah.
I'll touch base with you and make
Yeah,
sure I'm
I
not
need to
missing
know.
any of them.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, yeah, very good. Like I said, I didn't know we were doing half the unpaid.
Yeah,
so-
I mean, yeah.
You know, and that's a policy decision, so,
Yeah,
Oh, and I agree with you.
okay,
that's fine with me.
sounds good.
Okay, so okay, that's part of the big lot one. The Risenhour is part of the big lot one. I see the county shop is not on here. That would be unplatted, my page 15.
Okay.
It doesn't really have frontage. Parcel number for you, Abby, is 3001 00009 000.
Yep, okay.
And Chelsea and I were talking about this earlier. The thing is, it doesn't really have a frontage, but neither does like a lot of this farmland that we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have frontage either, you know, so.
So, there's the lot in question.
So, but I think if we're gonna do the farmland around it, we need to do that also.
Yeah.
And
Like
that's where we get into these.
Yep,
You know.
yep. Because if you look at Marlon Leadholm,
Yes,
he got assessed for his coulee there because they used that, what the heck is that street that highway that goes past
22.
John Deere and stuff.
22, yeah.
They used that to assess his coulee, so if we're gonna do that, that's how we need to do some of these here.
right, exactly. And
You know.
then I was actually talking with Chelsea earlier, and I think a lot of these, like the county shop, say, like Marlin, we've got, say, Wagon Wheel, we've got Clay Hill Switch. You do 200 feet for all of them, because they really don't have a street frontage, but they have big, huge properties. You know, and that gives them really a big break, you know, like with Sharon Crest also. You know, she has this much road, but our property's huge.
Mm-hmm.
So 200, I think, is more than fair for these people.
And another one that's in
Make
here,
them all that, 200.
Or, well, all the certain ones, yeah.
Oh, yep.
Not everyone.
Yeah, no,
but
but yeah.
Yeah,
and another one that's in here is that super pumper. And I think we need to use that.
Border lane.
The front border lane,
exactly.
exactly.
I got that on here too.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
exactly. So,
Do you wanna go over those now?
Well, I guess
Well,
we should
why
probably,
don't you decide what to do with the county shop first before we get way off track?
yeah. I
I think that's the one you're discussing right now.
I think we should go with the 200 on that, because it's in the middle of whatever. Or we could go 100 on the country, because it is smaller,
Smaller than some of those other ones. they got.
smaller than a lot of the other ones.
Yeah, why don't we do that? Why don't we go with 100?
Go 100 on the county shop.
Okay.
Van Horn wasn't in here, was it?
Um,
I don't believe it was.
Was River Ag in there?
River Eggs in there.
There were a few that I had.
Oh, yeah, Van Horn's in, oh, no, that's not Van Horn.
And how about, that, grease place, that's down there by, River Ag?
That's in there.
That chemical place is in there too?
industrial loop.
That's a loop?
What do you do for like businesses that are on gravel then?
Half of-
Huh?
Yep,
Okay.
Well, that's, yeah.
because right now we're not necessarily looking at residential versus business, commercial
Right,
anymore.
right.
We
And we decided that we're not gonna whack businesses. 'cause
Right,
they-
exactly.
They always get whacked.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's,
So, if
So,
it's unpaved, it's unpaved.
So I-
okay, okay.
so actually, this very last one I have, is, Kent Van Horn, that's listed at 446 feet,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
Mhm.
But, that's where it's up, and they were talking about these really big ones like this. You do a 200 feet,
Call it.
college bus, and that would be a lot of these, that would include Marlin. But let's see if we agree on all this. Marlin.
So would he get split then? He's on a gravel road? Van Horn?
No, it would be 200 because he has 400 already, so,
Okay.
these would,
That was a
they're
very
so
regular
big,
Mm-hmm.
they would qualify for just a 200 rather than, you know what I mean?
Right, no, I agree. I mean,
So we have like Marlin, we have Wagon Wheel, we
Yep.
have Clay Hiddleswick,
mhm.
we would have Van Horn, we would have Sharon Crest. Say Zeman doesn't count because that's private road. We would have, okay, Super Pumper would go off the front.
Yep.
We've got to remember to do that Super Pumper
Yep.
up front. So remember, we'll go back to that one.
Yep.
And then it would go to, okay, that's the city, this would go to, okay, this is Ann Eisenhower, we'll talk about that one. Okay, the Donna Gunderson one, and I'll give you these when I'm done here.
Perfect.
And then this one, okay, the Pat Schultz needs to be omitted.
Oh, yeah,
This one
that's,
gets somewhere else.
annexed out of the city.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I missed that one on the last one.
Um,
I have that in here.
and then you have another Donna Gunderson, and then you have another Donna Gunderson, and then you have a Richard Vickers. And you have Marcus Hansen, which is right across from
Van
Van
Horn.
Horn. And then we need to discuss, and then we've got Vickers, another Vickers one that's really huge. And the park board has one here.
And, I
And
think,
then Eric Olson.
Mark Malm's got one here too, I think.
Yeah, we'll pull that one away, because that one's, we'll discuss that one separately, because that's not super big like these are. And then the park board. So in this one is Van Horn. So the one I'm saying for 200 would be Van Horn, it would be Marlin Lead Homes, Wagon Wheel, Clay Hiddleswick, and tear that in half. Sharon Crest, Donna Gunderson Farm, other Donna Gunderson, and then we have Donna Gunderson, Richard Vickers, another Richard Vickers, a park board, and Eric Olson.
What about, that North US State trailer court?
That I pulled separate,
Okay, okay.
Those are all
And then
large
the-
parcels you'd like to treat as a flat
200,
200.
yeah. So I will give you this,
So Clay Hill, that Clay Hill lit, that was 200.
yes.
Crest was 200.
And,
You didn't say Willie Zeman, did you?
No.
There you go.
Thank you.
Okay, so, these are all messed up now, but, so we got this one, like this loan property, you know, where the road cuts through it. I say we just cut it off there, you know, and that would be it, right?
And that's Mark's?
Yep. Do that triangle piece.
Yep. Cut that road completely out of there.
Yep.
To the end of the angle.
Let's do this.
Yeah, be at an angle.
Just this little corner.
What's that? What little corner?
Oh, the top part.
The top corner.
The top corner, yeah, the top. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say just do that.
Okay, sounds good.
I don't know where we're at. Who's got this one? Dartboard, page
Page
21.
21,
Last
last
one.
one.
We don't know how long this is, do we?
I can see if,
So I was thinking, this one here, we could either do half or 200. Either way, because if you split it in half and flip it around, you have a square.
I'd say 200 of her, you know, we did a couple the other way, that way too.
Well, let's see how long that is first. and then, Yeah,
which side do you want me to measure?
here's it there.
Okay.
I'm thinking 200 is gonna work, but
Almost 800.
it's 800, so, yeah, I'd say just go 200 on that one.
Okay.
I think there's another park board one too.
Yes, there is.
How about, well, let's do 20, the football field and stuff. That's the school.
Okay, so I was thinking, just do along 7th Street, which is
Yep, that's what
887 feet,
That's what I thought.
and that's what
7th
you use,
Street.
887 feet.
That's what I thought was 7th Street. 7th Street, that's what I got written down.
Yeah,
It got right by the field, right?
yeah, it'd be right here from the
Yep,
Yeah.
new part of the school all the way up to the
Yep.
border lane.
I agree.
Okay, that's 887 feet. I had Erica measure it earlier
Okay,
today.
yep,
so,
yeah. Okay, let's do 19, that's at Olafson.
okay,
That's where she's got the corn and stuff.
Yeah,
Mm.
okay, that one was a 200,
That was 200.
Yeah,
That was
all
200.
included.
yeah. So 18.
And Todd, 18 to, Todd, do twice.
That's right. So basically what he has here is he has 100 feet here, okay? So, and it's by 200 and some. Do we do the 100 or do we do where the street meets, which would be,
Yeah, the street kind of goes down, you know.
yeah, the street would be like 70 feet.
Yeah.
I would say anywhere from 70 to 100, depending on how we want to do it.
Yeah,
But you should almost go this way, I'm guessing. you
yeah,
know.
that's when then go back on.
Go the 100.
Mhm.
Yeah, I would say this
Yeah.
will be 100.
Deal.
Okay, 17.
Which one's
Yes.
17?
The city was the bottom one, what did you do, on 4th?
Oh, right here?
Yeah,
You know what? I just omitted it because it's.
eliminate it?
Yeah, there's nothing there.
Yeah,
None.
okay. And then the park board was, that's where the boat ramp is.
Okay, hang on. That's actually going.
That's 17, chapter
Get
17.
this on top.
This is the top of,
You ripped that,
The top
so I
of
bet
the-
it's in here
yeah.
already.
Oh, you
Oh,
probably
yeah,
get it.
that's,
oh, that was
You got that
200?
that was a 200 also.
Okay.
Yeah. That's actually belongs to the city now.
Oh,
Or no, not that one doesn't. Oh, no, this one. Yeah, that's a 200. Yeah, you're right. Okay, that one. Yep.
Oh, this is a different one. You hold on to that.
Oh, this is one we just got rid of, isn't it?
No, that's this one.
Oh, okay, that's this one, then. Well, this one's almost like the exact same
It
thing,
is,
except
yeah.
it's on the other side of the road.
Yep.
oh, cool. What
It is
page?
actually.
This one.
Okay, what page is
I
it?
ripped it off. of
Oh,
something.
Let me see if I have another rip page here.
That one is it up
4, maybe?
that was,
It's on top of the page.
Page 4? Does that look right?
Nope.
No. I'll just keep looking. Page 11, top of page 11.
okay. No, page 11, I got, different,
Is it all square?
That must be page 13.
13.
You mean the other 11, 13?
Yeah, that other 11.
oh, 13,
That
yeah.
top one, so
Yeah,
I would say that one, we
That's
just,
Fourth
13.
Avenue, yeah,
I would say we do that one too, it's just,
the lake,
it's just a coolie,
yeah.
you know, so.
Just doing
So
it
while
out.
we're talking about that, let's do Donna, oh, no.
We already did that one.
You did that
That
one
was
too?
200,
That's 200, okay,
right, yep,
yeah.
We'll go back to start at 15.
but that's on gravel,
That's right, we were on 16, making our way up.
okay. But yeah, well, we said, if even if it's on gravel, we're just doing 200 on the bigger one.
Yep.
Okay, where are we at now?
We-
15?
16.
16, which one's 16?
After 15?
That's
Oh,
that's bigger, that was 200, right?
That was 200.
200.
Yeah, that one was 200, correct?
That was 200 horse.
Yep.
Keep going.
And then
15.
and 15 is that,
That's the interpretive center.
the interpretive center, then
Okay.
Don charging, well,
So the
or,
one on the bottom we already did.
Yep.
That's the 200.
that's 200, okay.
Yep.
That's
Okay,
the,
okay.
that's
And
the
the
mark.
interpretive center is the top
Now
one.
that one,
We could do that whole road.
The highway,
No. Well,
border lane,
yeah.
well, basically, I mean, it's really not borderlands, it's counties,
wow,
county 17.
up, yeah, on here,
But
so,
anyway, so theirs is listed at $22,374. There are 2,029 feet along the road.
yeah,
Do we want to keep it at that? Or do we want to,
I mean, we're going frontage, I think we need to stay there.
okay, that's fine.
I mean, that's my opinion.
I mean, you know, and the thing is, it's like 400 feet deep, so,
Yeah,
Big lot.
yeah. I mean, look what we did to the school, we're going that whole, what, 800, 700, 800 feet, whatever that is, so.
I think we
And this is just huge.
should leave it.
Okay,
Okay.
so that one is leave. And then, yeah, this one was 200,
14, those were both 200?
14 was, yeah, I believe they were,
And then that one's gone.
yeah.
Larry Schultz was out, you said.
That's out, yeah, that was the annex.
And Deborah Gartner,
Okay, Deborah Gartner, she's listed as 35 feet, that is on the other side of the substation,
yep,
way up there.
yep, exactly.
It's listed right now as 35 feet, it's already in here at 35 feet. I think, you know, they're just going off of what's right here,
Right.
Yep,
and I think that's fine. I mean, it's not even, it's not, I mean, I think we just leave it where it's at. But it is already listed in the page.
yeah,
That's
it's
my
listed,
opinion.
that's highway 200, yeah, it took, well, I say 200, but it says 25 and a half after.
Where we
Okay,
at?
that's
So
Donna.
keeping that one as is, correct?
Yep,
Okay. Making sure.
And then
I'm
the next one, 10, that was Donna Gunderson again.
yep,
This is that, over by the county
yes,
shops.
correct. Then we got, now the Eisenhower one.
Yep.
Oh, boy, you know,
Well, if you look here,
it's all coolie,
here,
yeah.
right here, she has a shop. So, if, you know, you need to include this part of it,
Right,
you know, for sure, because, she's got that's a shed, and then she's got some vehicles sitting there.
right. My suggestion would be you go to where her house is, you
Yep.
add that little bit extra, and you go up and like that.
Yep, I agree.
So that would give a total, let's see, that is in, let's see if we can find that page.
9?
No, the actual on here.
Oh.
So that would be in, what the hell edition is that?
Is that on platted? San Mary
It might be
Rhino?
on platted.
That'd be
Yeah.
Fourth Avenue.
Is it
Yeah,
unplatted?
It is.
it's part of what.
Okay, this is unplatted, but is her house unplatted? I don't think her house is unplatted, though. Because we're gonna add it to her house.
Let me see if I have any
So
other.
her house is 1000 4th Avenue, which is,
What are you looking for?
Looking for her house.
Is it Anna?
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Eisenhower Edition, lot one, block one.
It'd be, no, 18.
Page 18.
Might be 17.
So her house is 108, Well, okay, 100, okay, if you go 100, okay, here you go, see, you go like this, it's a, you go like right here, you go 109, and if you come straight up on that,
Yep,
like this, it would include that stuff.
yep,
So if you just do the house at a
109.
full 109,
and then the
And then
Don't
125
worry about
up.
the second parcel.
and then all the way up,
Yep,
that would make sense, correct?
yep,
So the house would be a full 109 by 125. Does that make sense?
Yep. And then the second one, we're just not gonna worry about.
Add to.
This one.
Yeah,
Right, so eliminate out the cooling.
Okay.
and house would be, and you got the house at what?
108.9.
Let's go 109. Oh. Oh, it's full lot. Okay, and then this is.
Yep.
Okay, now it's number,
Page 9.
okay. Page 8, both these are owned by the city?
Yes,
Yeah,
purple, purple.
leave it right there. Leave,
What do we currently have for that, Jill? I can look it up here.
Look it up.
so are you using, what's,
so once again, this would only be half of it, right? I mean, or would you do both? Because,
because you got that road that goes through there.
yeah, it's a city road,
Not showing it
city
for
lot.
me. 2242. Okay, well, we'll make sure that one gets included. How do we want to treat it?
So do we do this one, we just, okay, there's a long pavement, but then do we just do the one, or do we do them both separate? Because before, like the school, we, you know, they're the same number, we only did like half of that one,
Mhm.
you know, like the elementary part, because we do only half
I'll
of
just
this
do
one.
that half of this one then.
Right, so you only do like one half of it. Make sense? Dan, yeah,
Yep,
there.
because that one there, most of the roads in that one anyway.
And
Are
you
we
just-
measuring?
You just do the whole, yeah, you
Yep,
measure
400
across
there.
here, yeah,
Yep.
400 times 125.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay, we'll make sure that one's in there.
Page 7?
Yep.
Okay, so the first one is Daniel Madkey. I say we do 70 feet. And that basically is from here to here. And I would say that's the front of his house,
And that's Sixth Street, right?
6th Street, way up on North 6th Street, yeah.
Yep. That's what I've got down there. I put Sixth Street in front.
So
Which
70,
would be 70 feet.
70 feet,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
And then super pumper, we said we would do whatever
Border
the
lane.
frontage is on border lane.
Quarter lane, yep.
Okay. And then we'll do number 6.
Got William Janelle.
Okay, that's his private road going through there,
Yep,
so I don't know why we would change it.
right,
So nothing.
Nothing,
Yeah, you don't adjust the road, 'cause it's his road,
right.
yep.
so, yeah. And his pay. Now the tough one.
Yeah.
As is.
So, okay, those we did. I'm not North View Estates. Flagging we did. Okay, so when I looked at this, I looked here, it is 400 feet from here to roughly here, which is where the street ends, okay? It's about 400 feet, because it's actually 480 feet or something there. So you take 400 feet, so I figured you do 400 feet,
Page 2.
I figured 400 feet times 175. Interesting, you know, because,
Yeah, they're gonna get nailed when we do this street over on this side, they're gonna get nailed on this side.
yeah,
That's the next project.
yeah. Right,
Yep,
Well, yeah, that's true. They'll get some,
yep.
What'd you say to use?
400.
400. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
I mean, the thing is, you know, when we looked at Pyres next to me there, you know, it, you know, we went each individual one, you know, but it's a little different there, you know, they're not, and we're not taking into account, you know, going this way or anything else. I think it makes sense, you know.
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
I do.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know what else you could, still isn't deal with stuff.
Because if you did the whole thing, it'd be like $16,000, which
Yeah,
would be
and then like I said,
Yeah.
that street on the other side, is that Custer Drive,
no, that's Rough Rider.
Rough Rider? Well, that street's gonna be done
Oh, that's, yeah,
eventually, and
Maybe
they're
next
gonna
year or
get,
two,
then
yeah.
they'll get that full length there on that side.
yeah. Well, they get some of it, yeah,
Yeah.
some of it, yeah.
Yep.
So, I think, and then, how soon can you have all this together?
I mean, honestly, I don't think there's a ton to plug in other than just double checking those unpaid. You give me a date on when you meet, like, when should we set our public hearing? And then, like, I'll make sure you have
The
it.
thing is, we need to have it.
I'd like to see these.
Right, right, it needs to go in the paper and there's a.
Here's the
there's a
thing,
waiting
we're
period.
fighting the time clock.
Right.
We literally have 0 days to give,
Mhm.
because it has to be published for 2 weeks. You have to have the public hearing. Then the public hearing has to be set, the committee needs to certify those numbers, it has to be published in the paper for 1 week. We need the public hearing with the commission, and that has to be 15 days after that's in the paper. 10 days given to the residents to, pay. Right now, we're sitting at October 29th as a debt. That's the earliest as of right now that I can have those two. So,
We got the wedding, we're gonna find out for next year anyway.
Oh, yeah, I can do it. Well, it's gonna happen, we can't go another year.
Well, I know we can.
Yeah, so
One way or the other, we're
when
gonna
are you
do it.
sending this to the paper?
well,
Wanna work tomorrow?
ideally,
I'll do it this week, and if we need to do it. that's fine.
ideally, I would like to have it to the paper next week. But,
Yeah, yeah.
But it needs to
We
be
will
on
do it.
Monday, right?
well, I can get it to them by Tuesday. And if I push my luck and tell them if I get it, tell them that I'm giving it to them, and if I get it to them Tuesday afternoon, I might be able to do that.
Oh, because it'll all be on file anyway. So,
Yeah,
they can just.
theoretically, their deadline is Tuesday mornings at like 9 a.m.
But if they know it's coming,
But if they know it's coming, I can maybe talk
plus
to
they're gonna
them.
make a ton of money off it, so they'll bend over.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you want to, yeah.
But that's why, yeah, I'm,
Again, I don't think it'll take, I mean, it's,
I know.
I
I'm really sorry.
underestimated my time. No, let me take time to plug things in this weekend, and then we can touch base, confirm the unpaid stuff on Monday, and should submit it to paper on Tuesday morning. I mean, it needs to happen, and that's fine. Like, we'll make it happen.
and that's not to say, okay, so the things, little things, if they're missed, can't be changed after the public hearing.
Right.
Now, essentially, you're looking at these numbers, you're agreeing to all the little things. There's not gonna be a lot of numbers that changed, but you can still change those after the public hearing, and people come in and complain, or you realize that something was, oh, hey, we missed this on this, it can be before it goes back to that. But that's why we have the public hearing, for people to come in.
Talk to us what we missed or whatever they don't agree
Exactly,
with us.
yes.
Right.
Um,
Can you have it by Monday? Really?
Yeah.
God, I hate to do this to you.
No, that's okay. That
I will-
works.
I
No
will
big
make a-
deal. It's really not a big deal.
I will make a motion that we go with these changes.
And then, yeah.
Well, yeah, I'd be okay with that, but I'd sure like to see, you know, after you get together, like, could we get a printout so I could at least look at the printout on Monday?
Well, yeah,
Okay,
you would've gotten a printout anyway.
yeah, okay.
Well, I mean, it's a motion to go with this so they can print it out and get it done, so, you know. And then, yeah.
There's only one person I'd like to check here, Sam Fears. I think who's, you know, I'm just wondering, I gotta look, see on here where he's at, but, wondering how we measured his lot there.
Can we have a second on this motion and then go into discussion, just so that,
I'll second this motion.
okay. Thank you.
Is he unplatted or what?
Here,
I'm not sure where he's
I
at.
just have the one, Root Edition,
He was next to Willie Zeman is where he
lot
is.
23 and 24.
Yep.
I don't have any notes on that one, so I don't think I did anything crazy for it.
All right, hang on. So,
It's on the display.
it's Rude,
Sam Fear,
Sam
his address is Missouri Avenue.
He's 75 feet.
Mhm.
What's your question?
I was just wondering, you know,
Oh, sure.
what it actually looks like here.
Yeah.
So you went up on the top part there where the road is what you measured?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay,
And technically, I mean, this is reading 131, so, you know, we're still only
Okay.
doing this section.
What's that top? Is that 75 up there?
Correct.
That's what I went with.
Mhm. So we're not really, again,
okay, I wasn't sure if that on the other side, if that was Sam Fear's too.
you mean this property?
Yeah,
There?
yeah,
There?
no, it's right there.
That is not it.
No, it's not.
Okay.
And Medford.
Oh, okay,
Yep.
okay, all right, okay, I'm good.
You good with this?
Yeah, I'm good.
Call for further discussion? Ready? Call for further discussion?
You guys have any further discussion?
I don't.
No.
Alright.
Can we vote?
Now we need to set a public hearing date. Oh, yeah, we gotta vote first.
Sorry, vote first.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
No, we set a public hearing date, right?
Are you gonna have your schedule laid out already?
Pretty much.
I counted it off before.
Whatever day we have to make it by, the day it will be, so.
Yeah, and that's just, so if I get to the paper, we're looking at a public hearing date, 22nd, 23rd, 24th. Whatever date, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I don't know.
Monday or,
I don't
Monday.
know. Any day
day would
past
be about.
Monday or Wednesday?
Don't matter to me. What, have like 7 o'clock or what? 37?
How about Monday? Monday
Monday the 22nd?
let's get it as soon as we can.
Monday the 22nd at 7?
You know what I mean?
that.
Yeah, let's do, yeah.
Or do you want to do it 6 or?
October 22nd.
Or September?
September.
Way too late.
Done.
What time do you want to have it?
What time
We'd
do you
have, Wednesday it wouldn't work for me, because I'm going to the north, I might not.
Okay, Monday the 22nd it is.
At 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
7 p.m.?
Yep.
Okay,
This is the fall week went on. At 7?
at 7.
You don't want to do 6?
I don't care, whatever you works.
How about you meet in the middle at 6:30?
All right, 6:30 it is.
6:30. Got it.
6:30.
Perfect.
Sorry.
Told you we get it done today.
You weren't leaving today.
We're gonna be here until we work.
I know, right? Well, we have to.
Right.
I think this looks really good.
When you print these out on Monday, could I have, you can do it like this here, but could you make it alphabetical order on the names? Makes it easier.
Usually they are, so.
Okay, thanks.
Alphabetical order on the names?
Well, you know, instead of, you
You
know,
can see everyone's lot,
Not
or
the-
properties
yeah,
together.
yeah.
Not by the-
It would,
by down division.
by having it alphabetical, it makes it easier for me to look up, you know, the names will be,
Right.
you know, in order to, so if I can, you know, like the project area, I can go by their alphabetical order, I don't have to jump
We're
here
having
and
a fire in your
there.
house. Well, that's said and
You
done.
haven't burned like papers?
And I'm burning all my papers.
I can't burn them. Can't keep 'em.
I'll keep mine. We're gonna burn buddies.
Abby, thank you for coming.
Absolutely.
Okay. You can adjourn your meeting.
Better call this meeting is adjourned.
Yay.